Hello, beautiful beings of love and light. How are you? Welcome to Love It Yoga's Mythbusters. Today we're talking about the throat chakra, and many of you are familiar that the throat chakra, Visshuddi, is the energy of self-expression. It is how you speak your truth out into the world. It is the location metaphysically and physically where we speak, how we communicate, how we express ourselves. Well, I would like to invite you to consider the possibility that the throat chakra is also a gateway for you. It is a door that you are able to close or open if you feel overwhelmed. So you have 7, 8 chakras that are central to your central nervous system, that lie along your spine. At the top, you have Sahasrara, your crown chakra, and you also have Bindu at the top back of your head. Coming down a little bit more, you have Ajna, your center of intuition, the place between your eyes. And then at the bottom of those, at the base, is Visshuddi, the throat chakra. So in using the throat as a door or a window, you can open and close it, which typically we tilt the head back to feel more openness or stretch or expansion across the front of the throat. And we bring the chin down to the chest to feel more of an expansion or stretch across the back of the neck. The cervical spine, yeah? This is not only creating more pressure to the front as we open, and also stopping or closing off the back of the throat as we tilt our heads back, but also as we bring our head forward, it's closing off the front of the throat and opening the back a bit. So think of this like a doorway, right? And if you are wanting to block out or close the door on certain energies, no matter where they're coming into you, whether it's things that you see or hear, right? All of these senses are of the head. Or if you are channeling, so many of you have acknowledged that you are an energetic being, you are a spiritual being. And so you receive, especially when you're in a meditative state, you're receiving downloads. I refer to them as downloads. It's just energy, messages, guidance. Perhaps your angels or spirits or animal guides are coming to you. And sometimes it can feel a bit too much, right? We may not be in a position in this physical reality where we're open to or willing to accept in these messages. So we can feel overwhelmed. So I invite you, the next time you feel a bit overwhelmed, to just acknowledge these top 2 chakras are energetic centers where you are able to receive energy from the universe, wherever it's coming in, right? It could be right in front of your face and be coming in at you. The Ajna chakra is the same, the eyes and the ears, even the mouth, right? We are taking in energy. Everything is energy. And so we take in, through these gateways of perception, energy from our external environment. If you feel like it's too much, instead of simply speaking out or letting people know, I can't handle this right now, it is too much, you can just practice throat chakra work for yourself. So simply allowing your head to fall back behind you is creating compression in the back of the cervical spine. And it is also as if the neck were a hose, it's cutting off, right? If you were bending a hose in half so that the water doesn't flow through, so too does it do the same thing for the breath. So the breath is always flowing in an upward direction as we are breathing Agni Raj breaths. And as we tilt the head back, it becomes harder, right, to breathe through up into the throat. And then what you may notice is that the breath, the energy, the prana, when the head is back, comes up from the base of the spine and through the throat, but the mouth is now pointing upwards. So it can actually lift up and take in, and it doesn't come into the crown. It doesn't come into the third eye, right? Because those are kind of back and out of the question now. Same thing if you tuck the chin down to the chest. Yes, all of that prana is going to flood down into the third eye. So that only helps us to draw more attention to our intuition, our inner world. Anything where your chin is coming down to your chest, forward folding, it's inviting your own physical energy and your psychic centers to go within, to go deeper into your intuition. So it's also cutting off the front of the throat so that when you take a breath now, it kind of leaves the back of the neck, right? The breath kind of comes through here and doesn't really round forward into Bindu or Sahasrara. It's like, again, the hose being folded forward. Now the breath can't flow, or the water can't flow straight up and down. And just allow yourself to stay in either of these positions with the head back. Be careful if you have any herniations or bulging discs in your neck. Just don't hang out back there for too long. Same thing with hanging back forward, and you'll know because your body will tell you, oh, this doesn't feel so good anymore. And then gently bring your head back to a neutral position, tuck your chin back, let your ear be in line with your shoulder, and allow everything to kind of settle and rebalance. So it's just a different way to think about how you are effectively using the energy of your throat chakra. You don't only have to use it to empower yourself to speak more fully your intentions into the world. You can also use just a simple tilt of your head, really, right? Forward and backward, to cut off all of the messages that might be streaming in too fast to you, that you might not be able to handle it. And to simply allow your intuition to take over instead of that thinking mind, right? That air and ether space that might be being its playful little monkey self and hopping from branch to branch and leaping everywhere and connecting things and swinging from vines. If you just want to stop it, right? Cut it off. I don't need any more right now. Thank you, universe, for blessing me with all of these beautiful ideas and energies. And I'm going to simply refrain and go within. I'm grateful, I am honored, I am blessed, and I am also in control of my own energy. So I hope this is helpful for you. If you'd like to do more breath work, pranayama, meditation, yoga asana, I specialize in working with individuals on customizing their own unique yoga asana sequences, meditation practices, customized yoga nidra, as well as holistic self-love, self-teacher coaching. So if any of that resonates with you and you would like to reach out to me, please feel free. I love what I do. I love working with these energies, with the uniqueness of every individual, and I'm more than happy to just have a chat with you and see if what I do can be of service to you. This or something greater for the good of all concerned, which means you. Open your arms up wide and then wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a great big self-love hug. I love you, but more importantly, you gotta love you. I'll see you soon.